no way that God put me here. And he put me here on this earth just to, have all these millions of eyeballs look at me. And for me not to do more. And for me not to help people and to help restore broken people. And I'm broken myself with what we are going through. Like, God is the answer, bro. Like,
So this will probably be my last video on this situation, but I really wanted to cover it because it was genuinely super sad to see, especially from someone like me who has been a massive fan of this guy for many years now, and also considering the fact that FGTeeV Duddy is normally super happy and excited in his videos, and I personally have never seen this side of him before. So today in this video I want to cover the final updates to this entire drama, such as Twitter doxing me because I simply gave my opinion on this situation, as well as summarizing all of FGTeeV's responses on YouTube, while also covering his extremely sad Instagram story videos, which have shocked a lot of people because Twitter was the root cause of all of this. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you all agree that Twitter genuinely sucks. So for quick context, for those of you who don't know much about the drama, I've made 2 videos covering the situation. So to quickly summarize, FGTeeV Duddy, the main figurehead of the family gameplay YouTube channel FGTeeV, made numerous tweets on his Twitter account which were against Kamala Harris and in favor of Donald Trump. This caused Twitter to get very angry at him and claim that because he supported Donald Trump, he must have supported unilaterally all of his policies. This was followed by people threatening him, insulting him, and attacking him, while also making claims that he was apparently racist, homophobic, and transphobic, despite the fact there are videos proving that he is indeed not homophobic, and actually he is supportive of gay people, contrary to the out-of-context tweets people use against him to smear his name. However, after I made my first video defending FGTeeV Duddy against all the hate and threats that were clearly bothering him, I had also made a follow-up video debunking the rumors floating around that he apparently shot and killed his father, who people claimed to be abusive. Now, these rumors started getting spread because if you look at FGTeeV Duddy's rap channel called Intelligence, he made a video 11 years ago called Break the Cycle. This video is about how a child is in an abusive household and grows up to have a family of their own where they ultimately break the cycle of abuse as they do not repeat their father's actions. The video is all about forgiveness and coping with the mental toll of domestic abuse. Now, many people took this video and went with the idea that this was based off of a true story and it was about FGTeeV Duddy's childhood, despite the fact that Genius themselves state that the song is just about a child and not specifically FGTeeV Duddy when he was younger. And for the claim that FGTeeV shot his father, if you search up for any police record on Vincent Carter being FGTeeV Duddy's real name, it comes up with nothing. And most important of all is the point that his father literally appears in videos with FGTeeV Duddy, which were made only 6 years ago. If you compare the man featured in the video with an image of FGTeeV as a baby with his father holding him, you can clearly see it is the same person, therefore debunking the rumor that he died before the rap song came out in 2011, because you can see the father's gravestone in the rap song video insinuating that he died had it been real. And this further debunks any rumor that he was shot, because if you look at the lyrics, the entire Kid Dad segment was a theoretical in the rap, as the sentence started with the word, or do they gain hate towards the aggressor, in reference to the kid finding a gun in the drawer and using it on the father. So now we have debunked the numerous lies and rumors situated around the entire FGTeeV situation, let's go over his numerous responses. Now, since my videos came out, people incorrectly claimed that I was attacking FGTeeV Duddy when this wasn't the case whatsoever. Tweets spreading this misinformation garnered thousands of likes, as normally it does on Twitter, the major platform for misinformation, and when I dared to defend myself, claiming that I was literally not trying to cancel FGTeeV whatsoever, the user who made the original tweet on me, which was getting many likes, who I will censor, decided to dox my full address. Then they claimed that they didn't actually do it, and that doxing is one of the scummiest things a person could do. Then they proceeded to apologize for doxing me, and then right after that, for some reason, they decided to still call me a bad person once again, and then do a full 180 and slander me as a pedophile. Like, the switch up is crazy. So anyway, now we will summarize all of FGTeeV Duddy's responses, starting off with the numerous videos he put on his Instagram account. The first thing we will go over is how he covers how he has faith in Christ, and how he's making amends with those he hurt, and how he doesn't wish to push people away. Here's a clip.
Hey guys, what's up? Listen, I can't even begin to describe what these last several weeks, but let alone the last couple days have been for me. Oh man, it's just such a restorative time in my life, renewing my faith in Christ, making amends with those that I've hurt, and I'm not stopping there. There's just I'm so sorry if I've offended any of you guys. It's a sorry, not sorry. I'm not trying to push you guys away. Things are going to be different from here on out.
Now, after that segment, FGTeeV Duddy starts to talk about how he spent hours of his birthday crying and being thankful about his new purpose in life. He begins to cry once he goes over how he felt like he could do more for his audience and the people who watch him. He goes into personal topics about his marriage issues and him suffering through depression. FGTeeV Duddy also goes over how he wants to help people and help restore broken people and bring them to God. Here is a clip.
I'm not trying to push you guys away. Things are going to be different from here on out. Today's my birthday, and I probably spent maybe 3-4 hours of it just sorry, video cut out, just crying and just being thankful that I feel like now I have a purpose, and I feel like you won't understand that, but I have been waking up for the last couple years saying, what is my purpose? Why am I here? I know we've made so much positive impact in people's life, but I feel like it's not enough. I feel like I can do more, and I sat here and I filled this void, and I filled this void in my life with, some material things, and then, that didn't work, and I just sat here and just said, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with, with this in my marriage? Why am I this way? Why am I this kind of employer? Why am I that? Sorry, I think it's gonna run out again. I'll keep going. We'll keep talking. But basically, I have woken up with just depression, and just saying woken up with depression, just upset, what, I don't I'm just playing video games. What else am I doing now? I know I've made positive impacts on people's lives, but it's not enough. There's no way that God put me here, and He put me here on this earth just to have all these millions of eyeballs look at me, and for me not to do more, and for me not to help people and to help restore broken people. I'm broken myself with what we are going through. God is the answer, bro. He's the answer.
Now, FGTeeV Duddy starts to break down crying once again and gets emotional over the drama because he states verbatim how he is not trying to divide the community by talking about faith and religion, and how he doesn't want to divide people or his fan base by talking about politics. It's just that he has very strong feelings about the situation and does not like the lies going around currently. He further states how he doesn't even support everything that Donald Trump has done, and he is scared and anxious of people trying to discredit him and tear him down and his message, with his main message being to his viewers to trust God and not the devil. Here's that clip.
Man, let me just say, man, I'm not trying to divide us, man, by talking about faith. I'm not trying to divide us talking about politics, man. It's just it's so important to me, man. I just don't like the lies, man. I don't stand for everything that Trump stands for, Republican Party. I just don't like the lies. I'm in the process of editing a video right now. Y'all just don't know the types of distractions I feel the devil is trying to put in my life to just stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do. is so ridiculous. Like, the devil's gonna try to harm me right now because I'm not, because I'm making steps. I'm making steps forward in my faith, you know? Like straight up. Like, I literally just, I've been posting all this stuff about God or whatever. I know someone's going to try to attack me, try to discredit me, because that's what Satan does, man. He's going to try to sit there and tear me down so he can discredit the words I'm saying, so that I can't help somebody, so that I can't reach somebody to tell you that if you are looking for more and there is something that you feel you are missing, I'm telling you, just get in your faith. Just trust God.
FGTeeV Duddy then goes over how he didn't like the person he was before, and now how he is turning a new leaf, and has found a purpose and has found peace. And if people don't vibe with his new outlook on life, they are free to leave. But most importantly, he respects everyone's opinions regardless of how they view his new outlook. And here is that clip.
I'm sorry, man, but this is a new chapter of my life. If you're here to rock with me, then rock with me. If you're not, I love you. I will pray for you. But I'm sorry, but I found peace. I found peace once again. I already knew peace. I already knew the love and the blood of Christ has saved me. I already knew that.
Now, eventually the mood of the conversation gets more positive, with FGTeeV coming back to his house with Mike next to him, while talking about how he bought everyone Bibles, including his wife getting one, and that he's having a new side to his life that he wanted to share with his viewers.
I was talking to my son. We've been talking all last night. We've been crying together. We've been worshiping together. We're reading Psalm 91 together tonight. And I was telling him, he just got a Bible today. I just went and we went today. And for my birthday, this is what I did. I went and bought Bibles today. My wife got a woman's study Bible. I got, a new every man's Bible. I got some stuff for other people in my life.
You know what's crazy too? My mom, my dad, me, and Lex all today bought a Bible, and we all didn't even know.
We didn't even know that the other was doing that.
So after the Instagram stories were released, FGTeeV proceeds to upload a couple videos going over his opinions on his intelligence channel, which has a different viewer demographic than his family channels, because I see a few people complain that he is pushing his beliefs onto his children fans, despite the fact he is putting this on a channel where there is more mature viewers which are prone to be watching him on. And also, he literally claims how he's not trying to push his beliefs onto his viewers. So in his first video, he talks about how he will be voting for Donald Trump, but states how he is not telling people to vote for him. He is merely just listing the reasons for why he will personally be voting for Donald Trump. Here's a clip.
As you might have guessed by the title of this video, I am voting for Kamala Harris. Often imitated, never duplicated. Don't get it twisted. Your boy's voting for Trump 2024. Let's go. All right, so first things first, I just want to be clear. This is not a video to try to convince you to vote for Trump. I simply want to tell people why I am voting for Trump.
Now, to summarize this massive video, FGTeeV Duddy has a problem with how Kamala Harris responded to some Christians at her rally. Specifically in a video clip where Kamala is seen telling hecklers stating Christ is King that they were in the wrong rally, in which upset FGTeeV Duddy very much. Here's a clip.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
Now, let me just break it down, because if you think she didn't say that, my belief is you are mistaken and you are being fed lies. So let's just use some common sense and logic, which is how I operate. I don't do emotions. I do common sense. Let's take out the fact that this says Fox News, because the video is gonna show that this won't matter. Because I know some of you guys are, oh, it's Fox, like whatever, like. We all say, oh my gosh, it's CNN. So like, we're not gonna get into that. These two gentlemen are the ones that had shouted, Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. You can see where these two gentlemen are who are leaving. Like the one with the hands up, he's leaving the other person. And you see it's in this direction. Everyone's looking left. They're all clapping. And one of them even like swats at him. Where, look at it, she pushes the kid. These kids had been shouting stuff in the audience before. I get it, right? They're heckling, they're disrupting, whatever. They said, Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. They get swatted out, and then Kamala says,
oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
Now keep in mind, this is not what I'm saying personally. I'm merely summarizing what FGTeeV Duddy is stating in his own words in his own video. Now he ends off the video by once again going over how he felt like he had a void in himself and that he was without purpose in life until something clicked and he woke up and the void was filled by his faith in God. And due to his faith in Jesus, he has watched his life change for the better as he is now able to better speak to people around him. Here's a clip of that.
Compassion. I have had a void in my heart for the last several years, and I have had no way to fill that void. I have gone through depression and so many, I did not want to talk about this in this video, but you need to hear that I have had no help and no way to get past this. And do you know, just this past Sunday, sitting in church, and this clicked that I said, I know what my purpose is. I have been waking up purposeless. And I woke up and I said, I know what I'm supposed to do. And the only thing that has filled my void is my faith in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And I promise you, it has been 3 days. And I promise you that I have watched God work, not just in my life, but in those around me. Being able to speak to them and to reach them and hearing their testimony and how people's hearts who I thought were closed and locked up and guarded, and I said, I'm not going to talk to that person, there's no point. And something inside of me said, go and talk to that person. That something inside of me was God. I turned around, talked to that person, and walls came down. Walls that no one thought that could come down, came down.
Now, FGTeeV Duddy further released 2 more videos after, but I'm mainly going to focus on the video titled The Hardest Conversation of My Life. Now, in this video, he goes over how he literally has no problem with gay people whatsoever and that he's not transphobic. But he still is processing the concept of transgender people because he doesn't know the concept of it very well, because to him, it's a new concept. However, he gives no inclination that he doesn't support them. Here's a few clips.
There's an actual group called Gays for Trump. People are like, FGTeeV, do you hate gays? Why would I hate gays? Like, is that what also the left and the media wants to tell you that? Like, where does that come from? To preach love, and I can choose to preach God's forgiveness. Like I'm saying, even with Trump, there are some things that I don't necessarily agree with. If you are someone that has pronouns and you use them and you love them and you go by them, or you are someone that is for them, even if you are a he, him, the concept is strange to us that don't, because it is a new concept. Do I think you're lying? No. I'm sorry for you that you live in a body that you don't want to live in. I feel bad for you, right?
However, he does make the case that gender-affirming healthcare should not be for children, so take that opinion how you will. Some of my viewers will agree and some will disagree. Here are the 2 clips.
That's weird, bro. Leave the kids out of it. Gender-affirming care for young children? No. And now you're talking about impressionable children. I was 18. You're talking about impressionable children. I'm gay. Yo, you're 6, you're not gay? Chill, wait. Let me say this. You might be, but you don't know that yet. Relax, calm down, let things play out. I'm taking back my words, okay? I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying you could be. You're too young to decide that now. Calm down before you start chopping off parts. Like, that's crazy. Calm down before you start doing blockers. Puberty blockers? Bro, just like wait it out. Wait it out. I literally know we know children that live down the road from us during COVID. They were like, I'm gay, I like the same sex, I like girls. They changed their name, their pronouns, they had a different name. Guess what? 2024, they're back to being straight, they're with the dude, and they don't feel that way anymore.
But in the clips I'm about to play right after those, FGTeeV Duddy makes his opinions clear and states that while he does have problems with the whole complex idea of transgenderism, he does not in fact hate transgender people, and he does not want to strip them away of their fundamental rights. Here are the 2 clips.
Because people are like, oh, so FGTeeV, you hate trans? Someone said, you want trans people to die? What are you talking about? Who says that? Nobody says that. The point is I don't hate you. I don't want you to lose any benefits or rights, but there is something that should be done. And I have no idea what it is. I'm sorry, like that's the one thing I don't know.
And in his third video, he once again goes over how he doesn't want to offend any LGBTQ viewers watching his video, and he claims that he respects everyone equally. Here's a clip.
I love 3. You know why I love 3? Because that is directly going to talk about just the LGBTQ and the transgender and stuff that I talked about in here as well. And it's a different video, different topic. I didn't even go into all of it because I'm not trying to offend everybody. I love everybody watching this, and I love you for whoever you are. Don't matter to me, I promise you that. I'm just about the truth. I want y'all to make the right decisions because of truth.
But anyway, that is everything I'll be going over today. This is a pretty big video already. FGTeeV has basically made his stance clear about a lot of issues, and I'd be interested to see what all of your opinions are about this situation. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below. And obviously this video is not intended for cyberbullying, hate or harassment or anything like that. This is merely just an educational and informative video going over the entire situation as a whole. Also join my Discord server, discord.gg/Parlo. And with that all being said, I'll see you all in the next video.